Okay, hey, long time no see. What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State. I think that's my name. No, hey, here with another haul video, guys. I know I missed out. Like I usually do this like once a week, but I know I missed out on a week. I kind of got inundated with the Whatnot app. Still kind of working out the kinks on that whole selling thing. Not bad so far. Not bad so far. Things are kind of slowly but surely coming along on that. So, but I still had time to hunt. Still had time to hunt. I was able to find some books on my journey, I guess you could say. That's fine as far as things go. Before I start, you guys know, it's the usual deal. Thumbs up this video, like it, comment, subscribe, and we'll go from there. You know, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Nothing's stopping you. It doesn't cost you a thing. But yeah, hunting. You know, I was hunting for some books recently. I was in a shop. You know, I was out here in the Bay Area, and I was going through like their variant box. And the funny thing I found was this, and this is not a variant. It's Wonder Girl #1 from the DC Infinite Frontier line. I guess this is going for a few bucks now, like $10 or something. I found it for cover, but it was kind of funny to sit in there in this short box of variant books. I kind of missed out on this, and I think I'm just going to hold on to it and might read it, or I might sell it. I'm not sure. I'm kind of on the fence. I mean, the fact that I only found one copy and it happened to be in a variant box was just kind of hilarious. Also, at this shop, I found another variant here, a War Machine #5. I'm not sure who the artist is, but I thought it was pretty cool. You know, there was a bunch of these awkward, like, odd variants that Marvel does where it's like, it's War Machine, but Wolverine's on the cover. Makes no sense. So, went through there. I got it for cheap, too. I got it on a real dirt cheap. That was pretty cool. This I got to look up. I'm not sure, but I was on the fence on whether I should pick these up or not. Lone Ranger by Dynamite. It's a John Cassidy cover. Might be Cassidy artwork too. It says on the credit. So it's a black and white variant here too, and then you got your color variant. You know, so I thought that was pretty cool. You know, not too bad. So I got those for like, I think like $1.50. Found 2 copies of Ravencroft #1. Got those like for half off. Exclusive Doctor Strange or Strange Academy previews inside. That's the reason why I picked this up. I think this still goes for a few bucks. So I figure why not, you know, if they're half off, can't say no. And there's a preview of Strange Academy, so bound to turn around. Also, this one I might just sell back out somewhere because I thought it was a cool cover at first. Then I realized it was a connecting cover, and it's Inhumans #2. It's a variant by Phil Noto. I mean, it's nice, but it's not too impressive. But it's a connecting cover, and I'm like, it's a connecting variant. I thought that was kind of cheesy, so I kind of learned about that. I was like, no wonder the thing's like $2. You know. Also the shop I went to, I also picked this up. Lockjaw and Pet Avengers Unleashed. Found another copy of that. Got that for about close to cover. Also found another couple of copies of Last Days of Ms. Marvel, number 16. I keep running into this, and that's cool. I mean, I got nothing against that, you know, for cover price, you know, it was where all the Marvels meet up in this issue for the first time, so I thought it was pretty cool. Still goes for, I think, $20. Yeah, and I found this for damn near cover, so can't go wrong with that, man. Definitely can't go wrong. Found this one was calling me here. It was this Hawkeye #6, second print. I'm not sure whether I have this or not, but I couldn't say no. I mean, it's a second print. Still, you can still find it. It's still available in places. Other second prints I found a Road to Civil War Fantastic Four 537. That's a second print. Found it in a dollar bin actually. I'm not sure if this is anything special, but you know, Fantastic Four second print, especially if you found it in a dollar bin. And usually the dollar bin I would find this in would have like somebody would put a price sticker on it. And as I looked on here, back and front, this does not have a price sticker on it. So I just brought it to the front and said it's $1 because that's exactly where I found it. You know, they had no qualms against that. Also, where else did I go? Went to a comic show up in the where's that book? Huh. Well, I'll come back to it later. Earlier in the week, last week, I went to my LCS and we were able to pick these out of a dollar bin deal where it was like, you know, just pulling out and they were like $1, you know. Just happened to find all 4 of these sitting in there, Transformers 1 through 4. No BS, man. I mean, these aren't perfect, man. This one's got a tiny little tear on the top right there, like maybe like a less than a centimeter tear on the top, but pretty good shape. I mean, it's got some spine ticks, but I was like, what the hell? And then got a Transformers number 2, got, you know, Optimus Prime, Megatron. Number 3, Spider-Man's got to be in there, right? Spider-Man's got to be in there. And then number 4, which is the first appearance of Shockwave, and a Dinobots cameo. Also, this cover is done by Mark Texeira. It's an early Mark Texeira cover, which I did not know. So you can see right there. That was kind of cool. So definitely you learn new things every day when you go and find comic books that you may have already have. So also, you know, my LCS found, you know, some pretty cool stuff in the dollar bin as well. Found a Superman Adventures number 66. It's the final issue of that title. This was really dope. I couldn't believe this was in there. DC Comics presents Legion of Superheroes 100-page spectacular. This is the recalled This is the recalled error version, which I couldn't believe it, because I was like, I saw this in there in that box, and I was like, I've seen this book before. I was trying to figure out what was up with it. It's a recalled, and I forgot why it was recalled, but the reason why you can tell the difference between this being recalled or not is the corrected version of this title, the Legion is written in white. This one's in yellow. So got that for $1. I think this still goes for like $15, $20 on the secondary market. You know, it's got little dings here and there, but I was like, you know, I'm not putting that back. That's pretty cool to have. And then, you know, picked up a Thor annual 1 out of 25 Travis Charest variant. My LCS, actually, I originally asked for this to be put on hold for me, like when my LCS, and it turns out they sold it by accident, but they made up for it, and I appreciate that. It was really cool. They made up for it. They were able to get another copy, and you know, it's really cool that they did that. Also, grabbed this the Me You Love in the Dark. It's a Scotty Young 1 in 25 variant. Pretty cool. I know I saw like somebody. It's funny, somebody in a preview video or whatever about this book talking about it looks like she's got a beard instead of hair hanging in the back of her head, you know, which is something now I can't unsee, but I was like, whatever. But no, actually they were talking about this in the Indie Spotlight. Keep It Thorough Comics Indie Spotlight. They were talking about this, and I think one of the people in the chat were mentioning how it looks like she's got a beard instead of hair in the back of her head, so I thought it was funny. Also, I had to pick this one up. Spirits of Vengeance, Spirit Rider, number 1. Bill Sienkiewicz variant, 1 in 25 ratio. You know, you got Ghost Rider here, you can see, and of course you got, I guess, a Spirit Rider. I'm not real familiar with the title, so I figured, what the hell, you know, I gotta pick that up. I'm a big Sienkiewicz fan, so anything Sienkiewicz comes out with, for the most part, definitely grabbing it. Definitely got on a Stray Dogs tip here, which I found some other printings, like Stray Dogs number 5, second printing, and then got the cover swipe of the edition for Stray Dogs number 4. That's a 4th printing. And then of course you got the Stray Dogs number 3, which swipes the craft. And I think that's a 3rd printing? It's one of these printings. There's multitudes of printings for Stray Dogs. It's not even funny at this point. And then you got a Stray Dogs number 2. I think that's a 4th printing. I'm losing track on these printings, but it's a different printing as it cover swipes 28 days later. So, and of course you got Stray Dogs number 1, great swipe of what is it, Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. So I thought that was pretty cool. So those came out last week for cover price, and I was really happy to see those. So I'm gonna have to definitely sit back and read those without a doubt. Also went to let me see. Also got some stuff on eBay, so I thought this is pretty dope. Since everyone's talking about it, Basilisk number 1, second print. Got that one for about 30, like 20 or 30 on eBay. It's a preview for House of Slaughter, Enter the House of Slaughter, which is coming out very soon on Free Comic Day. So definitely keep an eye out for that for sure. Shout out to my boy Comics to Sell on IG. Had Planet Comics number 1. You know, bought that one off him. Great Dave Stevens cover. This one's in great shape, man. It just needs a press, probably. I need a press, and I'll probably get it slabbed at some point. But I love this cover. One of Dave Stevens' best covers. Also was on I was also on the Whatnot app, and also was going through a couple of sales here and there, just, you know, peeking in. And I was able to grab Stray Dogs #1 second print. Shout out to Mama Comic, Lucy on IG, but also Mama Comic. She also sells stuff on Whatnot, so, you know, I figured I'd grab this Stray Dogs #1 second print. Also went by and bought a book from the Spider-Man booth on IG, or not IG, Whatnot. There's so many apps, it's not funny. Beautiful Adam Hughes cover. I think this is Wonder Woman 760, yeah. So, love that cover. Definitely have to put that in my pile of books to get signed by Adam Hughes, man. That ain't funny. But yeah, did that. Also went to another shop and did some picking, basically. A little spec action there. A little Doctor Doom #6, Doctor Doom King on the cover. You know, two guys who are barely in the MCU. I mean, like, Kang isn't officially in the MCU, but right now, He Who Remains is who we saw, but Kang's not officially in the MCU. So that was kind of cool to get for like half off. Got these for half off. Infinity Wars #4. Ron Lim cover. I guess that's Wolverine with the blonde hair and an eye patch. Then you got a female Kang, so definitely want to pick up for sure. And then this one's still available on like my comic shop if you guys are interested. But the Authority #1, I got that for half off a cover. There's an Arthur Adams variant, and I know I have the black and white version of this. It's like a 1 in 50. But yeah, you know, a lot of Arthur Adams stuff you just can't say no to, man. You know, those are good. That's good stuff for sure. So I was able to pull that. A lot of those for half off. And then also went to stop by my buddy Aton over at Cape and Cal and kind of rummage through his dollar bin and variant bin just for the hell of it. Found another copy of Green Lantern Emerald Warriors #7. That's an awesome J.G. Jones cover. I love that. Great variant. Vampirella #1. That's Adam Hughes doing a cover swipe of his own Vampirella cover. And then, of course, this one is really cool. I believe that's J.G. Jones as well. And that's Batman Robin 25. And I just love this cover. I love that, you know, all puzzles and such, you know, puzzle pieces. You got Batman and Robin, like, kind of in peril. So that was pretty cool. And then, of course, found a Lara Fleet's Christmas special for a dollar bin. And also, people overlook this one. You guys got to pick this one up. It's Earth 2 #24. This is actually the cameo of, I believe it's a cameo of, not, is it Val Zod or Black Superman? There's a cameo on this. It's very important. It's like a cameo of Val Zod or Black Superman. I have to pick up on that story. I'm so behind on that. But that, you know, a lot of people will pass this one up several times just because it's just this, like, good girl variant kind of thing. It's an important book, guys. And you can still find it on, like, my comic shop if you get around to it. But also check your dollar bins, because that's where I found this one at. Also, shout out to Aton. He also, you know, over at Cape and Cal, he had this hanging around because we were talking about Frank Cho. And it's Heroes Reborn #6. I think it's a 1 in 25. He sold it to me for cover. Very white cover. It's so weird looking at this cover, and it's supposed to be Power Princess. But we all look at this, and we all know this is like why isn't DC suing Marvel for this? Because it looks dead on like Wonder Woman. You know, like if you changed the colors, you know, and just added her lasso and it's Wonder Woman. That's what it is. It's Wonder Woman. So it's just so weird to look at. I don't know. Also went to another shop, and they had these pretty much hanging around. I thought it was a pretty cool thing. Back to what I was saying about this Earth 2 being an important thing because it's a variant and people overlook this variant. Here is the actual cover. That's Earth 224, the original cover for it. And this book is an important book. It's like I said, it's a cameo of Val Zod because it leads right into issue 25, which everyone goes after like crazy. This book still goes for a respectable amount, guys. So don't pass this one up for sure. Let me see. Fingernails are short, so I'm trying to get these off here. So I picked that up. Also, this was sitting around not a dollar bin, a variant bin actually, and I got this one for like $5, and it's DMZ #1. It's the San Diego Comic-Con convention exclusive, and this book still goes for a respectable amount. The reason why I'm talking about this, is because if you check Rosario Dawson's IG post, it was fairly recently, like last week or so. She was talking about how they finished shooting DMZ. So if you get a chance, get DMZ number 1, whether it's the 2008 convention exclusive or the regular number 1. Get it as soon as you can, because as soon as they start talking about this and start posting previews and like video or whatever, this book probably will climb up, guys. Also, couldn't say no to this. Saw this on the regular like new comic day racks, and I just had to grab it. It's a great variant of Boba Fett for Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. Got that one for cover price. Found this in a back issue bin. Marvel Now .1. Shout out to Cover Price, Lords of Longbox and Cover Price. This was on their top 10 list. It came out recently, and the reason why is because it's the first cover appearance of America Chavez. Just so you know, guys, don't pass this one up. I'm guilty for passing this issue up several times in a lot of shops I've been into. Little did we not know that it is the first cover appearance of America Chavez. So there's that. This was pretty darn cool. I love this. Found these on a rack for cover price. G.I. Joe 244 and 245. You got the first appearance of Don Moreno and the cover appearance of Don Moreno, who's the new Snake Eyes. So this thing, I think these go for like close to $100 each. And they were sitting for cover. I was like, taking them, done, taking them. Also, in the same shop, you know, they were going through a couple of short boxes they bought from the collection, and we were just shooting the shit and yapping and whatever, and they're like, yeah, you know, they're all reader copies, but you know, they're not all in great high grade condition. So whatever you find, yeah, sure, I'll have them to you for $1. So I was able to get this, and as you can see, this thing's not a perfect copy. This is definitely the definition of a reader's copy. So Transformers number 1, first print too. It is a first print. It's just been mangled to hell, man. I mean, somebody probably, for all we know, probably wiped their crack with it, you know. But I mean, it's still readable, you know. So I got that for $1. And this one was actually in better shape than the Transformers one, actually, for lack of saying. I mean, it's like Battle of the Planets number 1 by Gold Key, you know, and you know, spine is still intact, everything's together. I mean, got a little smudgy there and all sorts of stuff. So this is definitely a reader's copy. I don't know. I might just consider sending this one in to get graded, you know, get it pressed and graded, because I don't see this one being sold at all for me, man. I think this one's probably as good I'm going to get until I get a better copy. But my foot's in the door. I'm not going to say no to that one. I had to get that for $1. You can't say no to that for $1. Come on. Also, went to a show this past weekend and got a few books. It was a Berkeley Comic-Con show. They finally opened things up for these guys. That's the good news. The bad news was the show was in such a condensed like hall, like a condensed area, like a condensed showroom, where I was very uncomfortable being in there long enough because it was packed with people, and I was like, you know, this doesn't feel right. So I just bought some books and decided to talk to some people outside and just left, because, you know, I didn't want to stick around too long. I just didn't feel comfortable with all the people in one spot, because with all the stuff going on with COVID. So here's the books I picked up. Free Comic Book Day, all new, all different Avengers. Got that for $3 or $4. Got this one for $6. Avengers 142. That's when Kang is sending the Avengers back to the Old West. So that was pretty cool. I was looking for this one. The Avengers number 3, Heroic Age. It's a Kang cover by John Romita Jr. And this was also on a cover price top 10 list that came out recently. Submariner, Prince Namor and Submariner number 13. I think his first appearance of, I think this character. Forgot what the character's name was, but got it for $5, so I had to do that. And of course, found a couple more copies of the Marvel Now .1. First cover appearance of America Chavez. Could not say no. Had to pick it up. So, got that. And then this one, I was on the fence with on this one, because I was like, if I don't, like, the guy who I bought it from, I see every once in a while, but this is pretty cool, and I had to pick it up because I was like, should I, shouldn't I? I've been looking for it. And he gave me a good deal on this one. The marked number 1. It's cover C. It's a secret variant. Yeah, he gave this to me, I think, for like 30. I think about 30. And it was, you know, honestly, this is one I was wanting to get slabbed. I was thinking about buying a slab of this one instead, but who knows? I might still do that. But yeah, I haven't read this title, but I remember this thing is a scalding hot book for a minute, and it kind of cooled down. So I was able to find it when it cooled down. So I got it for 30, and there you have it. Like I said, I couldn't stick around that con. I mean, as much as I was happy that the con was back, and that's great, it was just way too condensed as far as like space goes, and I just didn't think it was working for me. So that's why I was kind of like, you know what, I gotta go. So that's about it, guys. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go. You know the deal, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and you know, check me out on Whatnot. You know, see what's going on there, and we'll go from there. Talk to you later. Peace.